Hey everybody, welcome to Abundant Source Raw, and in this video I want to talk a little bit about getting proper sleep and talk about our biorhythms and what the role of sleep has to play on with our cravings and hunger and things like that, because our body has natural biorhythms, has a natural internal clock that sort of is coordinated with sunlight, basically light and darkness. And when you have light around you, then your body thinks that it's daytime, and your body is going to continue to want and crave certain foods if the lights are always on. And that's why it's really important when to get to bed pretty early. I mean, we're not designed to have light after the sun goes down. These 24-hour lights and things like that really just happened within the last 100 years, and our body's just not suited to it. Our bodies are designed to release different hormones and have different chemical reactions at certain times of the day when there's light, and also when the sun goes down and it's complete darkness. Our body is going to release different hormones for different bodily functions. And when you've always got the lights on past when the sun goes down, your body is basically telling you that it's still sunlight out, and it's going to make it difficult for your body to release different chemicals like melatonin to help you go to sleep. It's going to keep releasing different stimulating hormones to keep you awake and also keep you hungry, because if your body thinks that it's daytime, then it's always going to keep wanting food to continue through the day and keep craving certain things like sweets and just whatever. So I found that going to sleep at a proper time for me has probably been one of the biggest factors in dealing with cravings and with hunger. If you stay up until 11 o'clock or midnight, you're gonna start craving most likely, and it's gonna be very hard to resist the hunger and the cravings that you get late at night. And so I just go to sleep when the sun goes down. I mean, we're tropical animals, and we're really designed to be going to bed at around 6 o'clock if we were in the tropics, because in the tropics it's about 12 hours of daylight and 12 hours of nighttime, and usually it's around 6 o'clock that the sun goes up and down. But I think that to deal with hunger and cravings, and not only that, but just to have an optimal functioning body, you've got to get to sleep when the sun goes down. And for me, that's about 8 o'clock. I go to bed at about 8 o'clock almost every night, and it really helps me to deal with the cravings and the hunger, and I wake up early and refreshed, and it just puts me in the best mood, and I have the most energy when I go to sleep early and wake up early. When the sun goes down and wake up when the sun comes up. That's naturally what our bodies are designed for, and that's how your body is going to function at the most optimal level, is if you're aligning yourself with your biorhythms and with our natural internal clock. Even just having your phone on, or getting on the laptop, or watching TV while the sun's down is going to stimulate your body and make you think that the sun is up. Even these small little lights like that. And they say that it's optimal to be off all electronics at least an hour or two before you go to bed, so that way your body is not giving off any wrong signals to be up when you should be sleeping. Although I think that mostly applies if you're going to bed later at night when it is actually nighttime. I say just get off the electronics and get to bed right when the sun goes down and there's no more light. I mean, 100 years ago, everybody was sleeping when the sun went down, basically. I mean, all we really had were candles and things like that. And before then, when we were in the wild, there's no way that we would be up. It's hard to realize how dark it really is at night when you live in the city, how pitch black it really gets if you're out you know, in the jungle or and things like that. I mean, it's so dark, you cannot see a thing, and no human would be up roaming around that late at night. Like when the sun goes down, they're gonna be getting in bed and waiting for the sun to come back up. There's no way that a human would be roaming around late at night, because there's absolutely no light, no street lights, no nothing like that, no flashlights. So it would be very dangerous for a human if they were to be up past sundown. And sleep really controls your hunger a lot, and your cravings, just because all your body is just functioning properly and it knows when it should be eating. And if you know you're in line with your biorhythms and with the natural rhythms of light and dark, your body's gonna not be craving so much, and you'll lose that feeling of hunger. And it's helped me so much with my personal journey into raw foods. I think that it's probably helped me with cravings and things like that more than any other thing there is. Now I pretty much never eat past 6 o'clock, and I recommend that for everyone as well. I give my body usually at least 2 hours to digest, so that way my body is just going to be ready for sleep. It's not going to be digesting anything when I'm trying to sleep, and I can just get to bed early and get up early and be motivated. And the morning is when you're going to have the most willpower, and you're going to feel the best to get stuff done and get what you really need done. And the later you wake up, just the more sluggish you're going to feel, and the less energy you're going to have, and the less willpower that you're going to have. So super important to get to bed early and wake up early. Alright guys, that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope it was helpful to you. And I'll just talk with you guys in the next video. Please subscribe and like the video if you enjoyed it, and talk with you soon. Bye.